I was digging in my backyard. I suddenly found a huge coffin buried underground. In that moment, a wave of bad luck washed over me. This was the house I had just spent everything to buy. I felt uneasy, but I couldn't resist opening it. The lid lifted, and my breath froze. Inside was a body, surrounded by stacks of cash. My eyes locked on the stack of cash. I carefully reached out and picked up a bill. When I confirmed it was real cash, my heart pounded, and I shoved it into my pocket. I quickly covered the coffin with soil. Back inside, I checked again. The bills were real. My head was filled with visions of sudden wealth. At sunrise, I grabbed my shovel again. I dug up every last dollar. By my count, it was over 3 million. I was thrilled. An ordinary man had become a millionaire overnight. I didn't dare put the money in a bank. I hid it in the storage room. I set aside a little for living expenses, but money from the dead never comes easy. That night, a strange noise pulled me from sleep. I grabbed my baseball bat. I thought someone had come for the cash, but the house was empty. I told myself it was just my imagination. I poured some tea to calm down. Then, the sound came again. I rushed outside, only to hear a piercing cat cry. The cup slipped from my hand and shattered. A chill ran down my spine. I hurried to check the storage room. The money was safe, but when I turned off the light, a cold wave crawled over my body. I stumbled into the yard in panic. One thought burned in my mind. The corpse had come back. I forced myself to pry open the coffin. The body lay motionless. I tugged at it. Nothing was unusual. The next morning, I woke in shock. My hands and feet were covered in dirt. I had no memory of how I got back to bed. When I came home, footprints marked the floor. I compared them with my shoes. They weren't mine. My chest tightened. I rushed to the storage room. The money was still there. After I cleaned up the footprints, I was about to turn off the lights and go to bed, but a coat on the wall made my heart nearly stop. Before I caught my breath, another sound came. I peeked through the blinds. In the yard, a figure stood still.